Yo guys, and right now I've got a very important video for you guys out there, because Bitcoin is right now breaking down of this very important level of support, and I will be talking about what my price targets right now are, what we are currently expecting, together with a lot of other interesting charts. If Bitcoin is going to be breaking down, what are we going to be looking at on the daily time frame, on the weekly time frame? Are we going to touch that 200 weekly moving average? And of course, guys, I also got a very good indication what always, historically speaking, has indicated short-term bottoms in the market. Is this another short-term bottom we're currently getting generated? Are these bitfinex whales once again right? I will be talking about all of this in today's update video, guys. So make sure to smash up that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let me start off with, of course, right away discuss that Bitcoin broke down over the course of the weekend. And basically, Bitcoin broke down of a consolidation trend we've been trading in for the past 33 days, and this is of course an extremely bearish development. I am not going to say that this is good or whatsoever. However, I will be say always once Bitcoin moves over the weekend towards the downside or upside, it usually tends to come back towards that exact point it started at of the week on the, of course, beginning of the Monday or at the end of the Sunday. So that is, of course, a big thing I want to be telling to you guys out there, because weekends are usually getting created for manipulation. And what we're seeing right now, before going into all these other charts here in the background, is that Bitcoin whales are buying once again. We have seen another large increase in the number of Bitcoin whales here, number of Bitcoin addresses holding more than 10,000 Bitcoins. They are accumulating, and especially in these more significant corrections, we see that they are really entering their positions massively. So guys, take in consideration, in fact, if you're selling right here, you are selling towards these larger entity wallets. So there's always a buyer for every single seller. And of course, the majority of the retailers are right now afraid. I can clearly see it. And that is, of course, a reason to not be right now. So yeah, we broke down over the course of the weekend. That is, of course, pretty interesting. And will we be recovering? That's going to be the question. If Bitcoin is going to come up again here, will this be a good shorting opportunity? Probably yes. Will I be shorting it? No. Will I be longing the market right now? No. I will be waiting. I will be casually waiting on the sidelines, because yeah, high volatility over the course of the weekend. There's just a lot of manipulation going on right now here. However, do know that last time Bitcoin reverses in the July correction of 2021, the summer correction of 2021, Bitcoin started correcting at the point where the most pain was getting found. Everyone was screaming for Bitcoin is done, Bitcoin is going to 10k, Bitcoin is going to 20k. It was falling. We were only seeing red candles at that point, and that was actually the point that we started to be reversing, and that was actually the lowest point in the market. What was in hindsight one of the most craziest opportunities out there in the market. So, will it once again happen again? Because once again, we saw that longer period of downward sloping candles getting formed in the market. Are we going to get that significant bounce back up again from here on? And is this the last sell pressure? We're currently getting swapped out of the market. And guys, these corrections may look very ugly for us right now at the moment, but in the bigger picture, they're going to be very important, because the more sell pressure that gets flushed out of the market right now here, the bigger and the longer the Bitcoin bull run eventually can last, of course. However, looking at the daily time frame, I talked about it yesterday as well. I personally think that Bitcoin is only going to create a massive lag towards the upside if it is going to be coming down here and form that lower daily candle here. And as soon as it forms that lower low in the daily candle, we are going to create one significant bullish divergence from oversold territorium. And that is, of course, the thing we've been waiting for. I have not opened a long position yet or whatsoever, because we have not confirmed anything yet here. Because for a bullish divergence, we need to see in confirmation. We have already confirmed, we have created already one minor bullish divergence, but it is not confirmed yet. Because in order for a bullish divergence to confirm, you need to see a green following candle afterwards getting closed up here, and we're currently not seeing that. But this could be, of course, well the creation of a bullish divergence, and this could be well the creation of a massive market reversal getting created from here on. I mean, I personally am not believing that Bitcoin is going to go down to 20k here, and I've been saying it several times before. Yes, we are breaking below very important levels of support right now here, but it is happening over the weekend, and that is, of course, the very interesting part about it right now here. So please don't get faked out about that one. And of course, In our trade we took yesterday, we of course got still a very decent profit here because we exited once again here at our entry. We made a little bit of a profit here, stop loss above entry, and that is of course the reason why we're still making of course decent profits. However, Bitcoin of course on the imminent short term could be of course find some more resistance on these 1 hour levels of support. It's falling down massively towards the downside. When it's going to be reversing is right now at the most exponential point on the lower side. So either it's going to create another exponential leg down here, or it's going to start to be reversing from here on. So of course what I really want to be pointing out here is that weekly time frame. Is Bitcoin going to hold on towards the support level? It's going to be crucial. Weekly candle is going to close in 17 hours from now on, and usually what we do know, if we're dropping down over the course of the weekend, we tend to be pumping in towards the weekend close here, so the last hours of the weekly close. So we will be just wait and casually see how it's going to be playing out here. Many people are still talking about the 200 weekly moving average. Potentially we can touch it. I personally think that we're not going to touch it this week or next week or the week after. Maybe in the coming weeks ahead of ourselves we're going to touch it once the 200 weekly moving average once again also creeps up a little bit here. Bitcoin could maybe touch it around here, around the end of July. Maybe that's a more reasonable target. I don't really think we're going to touch it right now here. However, what is also interesting, this chart has always historically told us once a short-term bottom was in the market. And what we can see right now here is that basically, let me look back here, right? So here, short-term bottom getting formed in the market. Why does it happen? The Bitcoin shorts are spiking, and that is and that is basically the short-term bottom in the market. Bitcoin short spiking, short-term bottom in the market. Bitcoin short spiking once again is going to be short-term bottom. It's going to be the question as well over here, as well over here. And as well over here, this was also short-term bottom, right? So these short-term bottoms are getting formed here. If we're going to look at the bitfinex wheels here and look as well at the summer low of 2021 here, these were also short-term bottoms and also longer-term bottoms even, we can argue. And also guys, the interesting part is that this chart of course moves together with the bitfinex wheels that are opening long positions. And look at this. We are dropping once again further on, and the wheels are not stopping with their accumulation, guys. Wheels are not stopping to be buying. We can already see it, and I discussed it in the beginning of the video. The Bitcoin wheels holding more than 10,000 Bitcoins are still buying. And of course, the Bitfinex wheels are still opening more long positions. So there's definitely something going on here. And of course, historically speaking, they have never been wrong. And they're accumulating. And there's going to be a reversal point. And on the reversal, they are going to distribute their longs. And that is, of course, the period that people don't look at these charts. But this is, of course, the most important time to look at the Bitfinex wheels, what they're currently doing in this market. Because, yeah, right now, they are, of course, still loading on furthermore in towards their positions. Of course, as well, it's going to be crucial that Bitcoin is right now going to come up again over the course of the end of this weekly candle. Of course, we could be approach this level in two separate ways here. Of course, we can right now clearly see here that we are, and let me disable the logarithmic scale here because that makes it a little bit more clear. We can right now clearly see that we're currently trading on very crucial support here. And this support has to be holding on here. And of course, whether it's going to be closing like this here or this, Bitcoin needs to be holding up towards this weekly support level. And personally, I approach it as well if I disable the logarithmic timescale as this support line right here, right now, right? So you can clearly see it. I've been talking about the support line several times before. And if we're going to close below it, it's going to be definitely a very bearish development for Bitcoin. And hopefully Bitcoin can still hold on towards this weekly level of support, because if we don't, it's going to be definitely show us some more bearish price action in the future coming towards us. So yeah, hopefully we could be still breaking above it. And like we do know, and Falling Wedge had an 89% win rate of a bullish breakout towards the upside. So hopefully we could still get that. If we in case break down here, yeah, we're probably going to go towards that 200 weekly moving average. And of course, in that case, we are going to be looking for targets around the $22,000 to find the Bitcoin bottom at here. However, still, I've said it several times before, I personally still think that Bitcoin is not necessarily going to create a lower low than the previous low that we formed over here in the market. So guys, yeah, this was already it for today's update video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, smash up the like button, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.